Let me ask you something uncomfortable. How did you decide the price of the product you sell? Be honest. You probably looked at what the shop next door charges and sat just below it. Or you took your cost and added a bit on top. That's not pricing. That's guessing and calling it strategy. Today, I want to show you why almost every small business in India is playing a Qimat Khel. They don't even know they're losing. There are really only two methods most businesses use, and both have a hole in them. Method 1. Copy the competition. You price just under the shop next door. Feels smart, feels safe, but think about what you've actually done. You've handed control of your munafa to your competitor. He sets the price. You just sit below it. If he's pricing badly, and most people are, you've now copied his mistake and added your own. You're not competing, you're following. Method 2, cost plus a little. Cost is 100, add 20%, sell at 120. Logical, right? Here's the hole. At 120 has nothing to do with what the customer is actually willing to pay. You priced from your side of the table and completely ignored his. Sometimes he'd have happily paid 150. You left 30 on the table. Sometimes he'd only pay 110. You lost the sale. Cost plus can't see the customer at all. It's blind. Now here's why this guessing game is so expensive. And most people never feel it, because the loss is invisible. When you underprice, you don't get a warning. No alarm goes off. The sale still happens, the customer still smiles, the cash still comes in. Everything feels fine. That's the trap. The money you should have earned just quietly never existed. You can't miss what you never see. Let me make it real. Say you sell 50 items a day, and you're underpricing each one by just 10 rupees, a tiny amount you'd never notice on a single sale. That's 500 rupees a day, 15,000 a month, nearly 1.8 lakh a year, gone, evaporated, on items you already sold to customers who would have paid more. You didn't lose a single sale. You just gave away the munafa on every one of them. That's the real cost of guessing. It doesn't show up as a loss. It shows up as a business that works hard and somehow never gets ahead. So why doesn't everyone just raise prices? Fear. The same fear every time. If I increase my price, customers will leave. This is the single most expensive belief in small business, and it's almost always wrong. Here's the truth. The customers who leave over a small, fair price increase were your worst customers anyway. The ones grinding you on every rupee, taking your time, paying late. The customers who actually value what you do barely notice a 5 or 10% change. You're protecting the wrong people. You're keeping your prices low to please the customers who give you the least and punishing yourself for it every single day. So here's what I need you to understand. Pricing isn't a number you copy or calculate once and forget. It's a decision, the most important business decision you make, and you remake it with every order. Right now, you're letting your competitor and a lazy formula make that decision for you. Take it back. Your Qimat should come from what you're worth to the customer, not from what the shop next door is too scared to charge. Stop guessing. Start deciding. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, "Thikhai, but how do I price properly without losing customers?" That's exactly what we crack next week. Real pricing tactics, value pricing, tiers, the psychology, and a single number that proves a small price rise beats chasing more sales every time. You won't look at your margin the same way again. Until then, stop guessing your Qimat. That's Apna Danda. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe.